What if I told you that there's a conversation happening inside your body right this second that's shaping your mood, your health, and even how you think? Well, today, we're going to decode that secret dialogue between your brain and a very surprising second command center. We all use these phrases, right? Butterflies in your stomach, a gut-wrenching feeling. But it turns out that's not just a cute metaphor. Nope. It's a direct signal from a second intelligence center in your body. Your gut isn't just digesting food, it's digesting your emotions, anger, anxiety, sadness, and it can trigger some very real physical symptoms. So let's get right to it. Let's meet this second brain, this incredible intelligence system hidden right inside your gut. And just to give you an idea of the scale we're talking about, your gut is lined with over 100 million nerve cells. That's more neurons than in your entire spinal cord. It's this massive, massive network that isn't just processing your lunch. It's sensing the world around you and talking directly to your brain about it. Okay, so this second brain has a technical name, the enteric nervous system, or ENS for short. And get this, it's so powerful, it can actually operate independently, managing the whole digestive process all on its own. But the truly amazing part? It's in constant two-way communication with your main brain, creating this profound link between what you feel in your gut and what you feel up in your head. So, how exactly does this conversation work? Well, it's not like a single phone line. It's more like a superhighway with multiple, very busy lanes of traffic going in both directions. The main physical connection is something called the vagus nerve. Think of it like a biological fiber optic cable running all the way from your brainstem to your abdomen. But here's the part that is just going to blow your mind. It's not a 50-50 conversation. A staggering 90% of the signals travel from the gut to the brain. Let that sink in for a second. Your gut is telling your brain how to feel way more often than the other way around. And then, beyond that physical nerve connection, you've got the chemical conversation. See, your gut is home to trillions of microbes, your microbiome, and it acts like this bustling chemical factory. As these tiny little organisms break down your food, they produce critical neurotransmitters, the exact same chemicals your brain uses to regulate your mood. So you see, it's a full-on collaboration. You've got the neural highway, that's the vagus nerve, helping reduce anxiety. You have the endocrine system, with the gut pumping out mood-stabilizing serotonin. And then there's the immune system, where gut bacteria create these compounds that actually help protect your brain. It's a true full-body dialogue. Let's just pause on that serotonin point, because this is wild. About 90% of the serotonin in your body, the famous happy chemical that keeps your mood stable, is not made in your brain. It's made in your gut. This one fact completely changes how we should think about the connection between our digestive health and our mental well-being. Now, this isn't just some cool theory. Groundbreaking science is actually proving this connection, and it's opening up some revolutionary new possibilities for treatments. Over at the University of Reading, Dr. Bismadev Chakrabarty is leading the largest study of its kind. His team is using some seriously state-of-the-art tech to figure out how gut bacteria directly influence brain function in real-life humans, trying to bridge that gap between animal studies and solid human evidence. And here's where it gets really interesting, a potential game changer. His research is zeroing in on how certain gut bacteria produce a chemical called GABA. GABA is basically your brain's natural tranquilizer. It helps you feel calm. So the idea is that we could develop psychobiotics, specific bacteria that you could take like a supplement to help treat conditions like anxiety. Incredible, right? All this research points to a really simple but powerful truth. What you eat directly fuels that chemical factory in your gut. Your plate is literally your microbiome's playground. So, what fuels a healthy gut-brain conversation? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Foods rich in fiber from plants. They feed the good bacteria. Fermented foods like yogurt or kimchi, they introduce more of those beneficial microbes. On the flip side, a typical Western diet, full of processed sugars and unstable fats, can actually shrink your microbiome's diversity, starving it of the fuel it needs to make those mood-boosting chemicals. And the data? Well, it backs this up starkly. Studies have shown that a Mediterranean diet, rich in fruits, veggies, and fish, can lower your risk of depression by as much as 30%. In contrast, a Western diet heavy in processed foods can actually double your risk of anxiety. The link is direct and it's measurable. And it makes perfect sense when you look at traditional diets from around the world that have evolved over centuries. Take a Saja feast from Kerala, India. With over 30 plant-based dishes, it's basically a buffet for your microbiome. It delivers this incredible diversity of fiber and prebiotics and probiotics that are just perfect for keeping that gut-brain highway healthy.
Okay, so what can you do with all this information? How can you start listening more closely to your gut and actually improve this conversation? You can start with some really small but powerful changes. First, try to boost your fiber from lots of different plants. Second, add some probiotic-rich fermented foods into your diet. And third, remember, this is a two-way street. Managing your stress with things like cognitive behavioral therapy doesn't just help your brain, it sends calming signals right back down to your gut.
Ultimately, that gut feeling, it's real. It's a complex, vital conversation that is constantly shaping your health. The science is clear. When you nurture your gut, you are nurturing your brain. So the next time you feel those butterflies, remember who's talking. The real question is, are you ready to listen?